later today, the wonderful people over at Udrassel are going to be having a sale on their Playmat. You guys remember this famous little piece, right? Well, discount code IMCO40 is going to save you on your purchase of any of the cool new mats that they're going to have available today. So I'll leave a link down below so you guys can grab yours today. We're returning back to the world of the Sinful spoils to see how the lore is hurting wallets today. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button, and hey, comment down below when you be walking away with a booster pack as per usual. So what's going on back here? So I wanted to deep dive into this lore stuff today because the current lore has been pretty crazy to actually see. You know, we've had the Azamine and the Sinful spoils cards just expanding in huge different ways, with people looking for all of these different ways to try to come up with the best crazy method to play. And hi, Diabellstars. I see that, you know, $12 per copy. All right, $12, 130 plus. Okay. Also, your quarter century Bonanza boxes are pre-selling for 120 a box. You know, yeah, a little bit expensive. Hey, look, Snake Eyes Diabellstars, $40. And then, of course, the witches are back down to about 21. You know the cool thing about the whole OTS pack that I know a lot of people are kind of not happy about? At least with the ultimate rare printing of this, it's going to do what it did with Aluber. You know, the ulti is going to press down really hard on the secret rare. Even though, you know, we do have this coming out in Bonanza, this card should be like $10 in like a week. Hopefully, you know, shaving off the value. And of course, 22s for the tins. I love the fact that both of these two versions are pretty much syncing up in terms of values. Also, single booster packs for quarter century are $10. Your regular Snake Eyes Diabellstars are also coming in at about $3 right now. So the main centerpiece of the lore right now, Diabellstar herself, is definitely got a pretty price tag attached to it. It's a wee little bit insane, actually. All right, so what about the comrade out here, the one that helps out? Well, good old Diabellze, the original Sin Keeper out here. This, I see that we've made a little bit of progress here. 24 listings. Looks like we're sitting at about $50 for the time being. 54, 50, 52. Yeah, we got some value. I like that a lot. Holy crap, yeah. 50, 52. Yeah, if you have not gotten a Diabellze yet, I got bad news for you. The original Sin Keeper is gaining some major momentum out here, but I guess that's to be expected because, you know, she doesn't have as much of an application as Diabellstar does, and the only side of the equation that really chooses to play her is like Illusion Chimera, and as it is. So like, you're already being forced to kind of play this in something that doesn't really feel like it inherently wants to use it. And then, of course, the original Sin Keeper, as of right now, looks like we are up to about $8, $9 a copy. Give or take shipping for the most part, but it looks like you're looking at about $9 per copy of these. So, interesting to say the least. Okay, what else we got back here? Oh, Deceptions and Sinful spoils cards in general. So, first of all, QCR Deceptions coming in about, well, 120 plus for the most part, which is really funny actually, because this is kind of, and we'll talk about that in a second. We've also got Wanteds now. I guess these are finally underneath 95. Yeah, it looks like Wanteds right now coming at 95, and then pushing down a little bit. You can get a mod play for 82, I guess. I don't really like that. It's not exactly the greatest thing in the world. And then, of course, we saw Deceptions yesterday. Were very expensive. The problem with Deception is it's an entire sub-engine that just gives you insane access to so many different lines of play. And I don't like how good this package is, because it now has this crazy price point about it that you really can't do anything about. So, you know, if you're wondering why Deception's now $60, well, it's because not only do you, it's so splashable, it's insane. Plus, you know, YCS Fallout Weekend out here. OSS is down to $30. Hey, if you were wanting a copy of OSS for QCR, $30 is not too bad. Wanteds, do we jettison back up? it looks like Wanteds are still about $30. Okay, that's interesting to know. Sure. And then, of course, what else we got? Oh, yeah, the other Wanteds. It's interesting because these are like $2 less than the other versions. Subversion Snake Eyes is a $14 card. For, you know, it was cool that we could play this as long as we could, but times have changed, and it's not really that good. Hey, look, OSS, $3. I love that both OSSs look like they're about the same price. I'd rather just play the secret. More Subversion for bulk, literally. Like, RIP, I guess. Yeah, ugh. Roselia is also worth nothing. Yeah, the rest of the Sinful Spoil stuff just teeters off into the nothing land. That's so sad. Alright, what else we got back here in the lore? Oh yeah, Snake Eyes cards. Hey look, Pobbler. Nice $50, by the way. Here's somebody out here that really was hopeful. Yeah, a little bit expensive. Hey look, Flamberge. I see that, I'm actually pretty impressed that this dragon has dropped as hard as it done. To be fair, it's also a one-of. Same thing with it and Pobbler. The reason why these two cards do the little bounce back and forth is because they're literally one-ofs, alright? Unless you're trying to be cool and you're trying to expand out multiples of these, but I don't really think you need it. We already looked at Snake Eyes Diabellstar. Hey, look, nice $3 Flamberge. Alright, hey, look, nice little Pobbler. Still $3. I mean, it's not bad. For sure, you can get the dollar Pobbler. You can get the dollar Flamberge, too. Ugh. I mean, a lot of dollar cards are going to make you a lot of those very early investments. So that's interesting. To the White Forest. I am very shocked to see the new White Forest stuff we got over the week. It was pretty cool to see. 10 lore cards is a pretty insane dump. Alright. Still 80s on sets. I feel like these have gone down. Stellars at 70s. I feel like these have gone up, actually. I'm loving this change of pace here. We're at, for Silvera's, $48 to $49. Looks like you're looking at Diabellze here at $56. Okay, well, that's not terrible. Tales of the White Forest, nice $37. Then, of course, Roselia, nice $38. Essets, have we gone back up? I see that, yeah, we did bottom out down here, about 25, and it looks like, yeah, we're heading back up to the $30 mark. I can't say I'm all that surprised about that, honestly. Like, that makes sense considering that, you know, she is kind of the headliner of the deck. And then, of course, Stellar coming in at 15s. Okay, even this is still floating where it should be, but I think that's most of your White Woods or White Forest cards. Woo! Deceptions. This is so stupid, by the way. The Deception. So crazy to actually see. Now, what about the Goblin cards? Interestingly enough, so the Goblins feel like they're the most filler pack inclusion that you can kind of toss in this, because like they have their own deck identity. Yes, they can do some pretty cool things, and you know, Konami's been trying to power them up, but you know, you've got the whole Diabellze and the whole Diabellstar thing happening, and the Goblins are just kind of like the collateral damage of the story arc. So I really don't know what more we're gonna do with the Goblins, but they're trying their best out here. They really are. Speaking of Doug Chargers, $26. The Grand Biker entrance is still, I think these gained a little bit of value, actually. Speaking of, yeah, there's 30, 35, or no, 32. Yeah, it looks like these are gaining a little bit of value. I can't say I'm not surprised to see Grand Entrance actually doing things, but that's a little bit surprising. Good old Big Gabunga. This card's $20. I love that. Okay. $20. Heading on up to, yeah, 21. Sure. That's not the worst thing in the world. All right. I also do see, if you want the Grand Bash, still spending, what, like $9-10? The regular version of this, 40 listings. Ooh, these are going up. These are at $7 now. I guess if you haven't picked up your Grand Entrances yet, that's a dangerous game to be playing. Of course, I love the sneak peek version here. These are also getting low. Both of these are getting a little bit low. Okay. Big Gabunga regular version's $3. Doug Chargers at 3s. Grand Bash is also so cheap. Nice meme. And the rest of this stuff is literal pennies. Yeah, it's It's definitely to be expected out here. Goblin Biker's Gone Wild, 8 cents. Do you have your copy today? Yeah, that's today's market. You know, I can't say that I'm surprised about any of this, but it is so interesting to see this stuff. All right, so what do you guys think? Please, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.